Hello, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. And there have been a lot of updates about the World Cup. The Bcci now have to be very careful with the way they make their pitches. And before we get into the discussion of those pitches and those grounds, make sure you leave a like rating on this video. Make sure you subscribe down below. Share this video with your friends and all of those guys who watch cricket. Rose daily content aane wala hai, as I've been mentioning for the last couple of weeks, as well as for the World Cup. Every day you'll have a video to watch, at least a podcast or a live stream that we'll try and do, and we'll have a lot of people coming in as well as guests to be able to perform, to be able to give you guys content to watch on a daily basis. Anyways, talking about the pitches, well, ICC ने कहा है कि भाई pitches, spin pitches नहीं हो सकती हैं, and as much as India would love to have those spin conditions work around their favor, ICC have clearly mentioned कि भाई pitches should be fair for batters, for pace bowlers, for spinners and for all rounders, which I think personally बहुत अच्छा decision है, because मुझे बहुत तरीके से लग रहा था कि भाई ये बहुत स्पिन डोमिनेंट वर्ल्ड कप हो सकता है. लास्ट टाइम 2011 में मज़ा इसलिए आया था क्योंकि यू सॉ पीपल लाइक जहीर खान, यू सॉ स्टुअर्ट ब्रॉड, यू सॉ जेम्स एंडरसन, ऑल दीज गाइज पिक अप अ लॉट ऑफ विकेट्स. एट द सेम टाइम युवराज सिंह परफॉर्म्ड वेल, हरभजन सिंह वाज अ की प्लेयर फॉर इंडिया एज वेल, एंड श्रीलंका के स्पिनर्स मुतैया मुरलीधरन, ऑब्वियसली वी डोंट हैव टू मेंशन हिम देयर एज वेल, बट वो कहीं ना कहीं एक एक्साइटमेंट क्रिएट किया था कि भाई कुछ भी हो सकता है, स्पिन बॉलिंग भी अच्छी चल सकती है, पेस बॉलिंग भी अच्छी चल सकती है. एंड फॉर द लास्ट फ्यू मंथ्स वी हैव बीन थिंकिंग कि यार मे बी अगर स्पिन हैवी पिचेस वहीं बहुत सी टीम्स तो ऐसे ही आउट हो जाएंगी, और फिर इंडिया के अलावा किसी और के पास ज़्यादा ऑप्शंस है नहीं, और ऑब्वियसली होम कंडीशंस इंडिया से ज़्यादा बेहतर कौन जानेगा. तो समवेयर आई एम रियली हैप्पी कि ये हुआ है. यू वांट टू सी सम बिग स्कोरिंग गेम्स, यू वांट टू सी सम अपसेट्स हैपनिंग, एंड दिस इज़ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट वेज टू कॉज दैट हैपनिंग. एंड रियलिस्टिकली देखा जाए तो 2019 वर्ल्ड कप वाज सो सक्सेसफुल बिकॉज इंग्लैंड में बहुत सी ऐसी पिचेस थी जहाँ पे 330 स्कोर हो रहा था, 400 तक स्कोर गया था. एट द सेम टाइम teams found it tough to defend that as well, even though they had great pace attacks. And if we talk about spinners, we talk about pace bowlers, everyone had an opportunity at every ground to be able to kind of maximize their skills or maximize their kind of squad and use the players according to the pitch conditions. So obviously it's going to be really nice to have that. Other than that, जो दूसरा rule है वो है 70 meters का, कि minimum boundary length 70 meters plus होनी चाहिए. तो most of the Indian grounds obviously meet those criteria. Obviously एक दो ground हैं जो दिल्ली में जैसे maybe where थोड़ी सी extension करनी पड़ेगी, या pitch की boundary ropes पीछे करनी पड़ेंगी, या whatever. We'll have to see and look into all of that, which is kind of nice because at the end of the day you want to see competitive cricket. So I'm really happy to see BCCI and ICC take these initiatives. बाकी सारी चीज़ें जो ICC ने mention करी हैं वो है using wetting agent, which is something that's going to be used to make sure that the pitches, जो sand होती है pitch पे, वो minimal रहे और जो pitch है वो intact रहे. We know how Indian pitches crack under play, और obviously जब उसमें एक दो matches हो जाएंगे तो काफ़ी cracks आने लगेंगे. तो wetting agents just going to help make sure कि वो moisture ना बने pitch में, and make sure कि वो जो pitch है वो एक ही जगह में रहे and breaks ना आए pitch में. The last thing you want is you have a big hole where the bowler's foot is, or फिर batsman जब ball करने आ रहा है, that's a dead zone for him as well, which is one thing that the ICC have kind of suggested, which I think again fair thing वो ज़रूरी है. और फिर obviously ICC ने ये भी mention किया है कि भाई जो ग्रास लेवल होती है पिच में इंडिया में बिल्कुल मिनिमल होती है, ज़ीरो होती है ऑलमोस्ट, तो उसको भी इंक्रीज़ करना पड़ेगा. द रेशियो ऑफ ग्रास टू सैंड हैज़ टू ऑल्सो इंक्रीज़ इन इंडियन पिचेस, which is also again just going to help the pacers out, just going to reduce some of the bowling kind of advantages that spinners might have. And interestingly enough, I think this is going to make the World Cup a lot more even for a lot of the teams that have come. Australia, whether it's Pakistan, because they'll obviously prefer those fast-paced wickets, those wickets where they can have Shaheen, Naseem and Rauf run in from each end and 30 overs of raw pace. But India obviously have a really balanced squad, and I think this is why Washington Sundar को maybe pick नहीं किया था over Shardul Thakur, and they went with a 4 kind of 3 pace bowling attacks, 2 medium attacks and then 2 spinners. So it'll be interesting to see how India cope with it, how the other teams cope with it. Let us know what your thoughts are on this, and do you think India should have that advantage of being able to decide what the pitches do, or the ICC should be able to control it? मेरे हिसाब से यार honestly मैं बोलूँ तो मुझे ये बिल्कुल सही लगा, क्योंकि मुझे even matches देखने, मुझे tough matches देखने, मुझे competitive matches देखने. So let us know what your thoughts are on this in the comments below. Make sure you leave a like rating on this video, make sure you subscribe and follow us for more news like this on cricket on a daily basis on this channel and on our social media pages.